Fan and Forces tier list. Absolutely no one asked for it, and I'm here to give it. So first of all, I'd like to say that I'm an AR guy. I play a lot of assault rifles mostly. I don't snipe that much, so that could influence my choices of maps a lot, just so you know. So let's begin. Blizzard. I kind of like Blizzard. It's open. I like open maps. You can find fights easily, and it's snow themed. And I'm a sucker for snow maps. I really like those stuffs. Cover in this map is kind of weird. You just kind of have to like prone, so you're like the hills cover you, or the trees offer a lot of cover. It's kind of weird, the cover. I'm not sure if I should put it in A or B tier. I'll put it in A tier. Now, Crane Site. Crane Site is the first map of Fan Forces and the first map I remember playing. It's a classic map, really. It's kind of small, and it has really great potential for high kill games, which I like going for. Not that I'm like super good, but like getting a lot of kills. And I think God Status got a 200 kill game on this map once. It was pretty insane. The spawns. One thing I have to say about the spawns, if you're, I don't remember which team it is, but if you spawn on the gas stations and like downhill, you're fucked. That spawn sucks. There's no cover. So if you're playing on the other team, it's really easy to just spawn camp that and get a lot of kills, but... And also the crane is really iconic. It's really an iconic Fan Forces map. I gotta put it in S tier. Then we have Desert Storm. I kinda like Desert Storm too. It's nice and open. It's good for snipers. This is one of the more better sniper maps. But it's also good for assault rifle. It's like an all-around really good map. And I think God Status got his highest sniper kill game in this map too. So it has some high kill potential too, really. The theme is also pretty cool. You know, desert. I like the colors. It's pretty good. I'm not sure if I want to put it in S tier, but for me as an assault rifle player. But it's most definitely A tier. Then we have Dunes. I kinda hate Dunes. I think Dunes is kinda shit. Well, it's open. I like open maps, but I really despise the mid area. It kinda sucks. Because when you're really in the middle, in the ground, you're just gonna get fucked from above. And when you're playing on the roofs, you're just gonna... There's no cover. It's... I don't really like this at all. Yeah, and the other spawn... Especially, I mean, maybe both spawns are really easy to spawn camp, so it's an overall kind of lame map. I'd put it in D tier. Then we have Highway Lot. This is one of the more older maps. Well, I mean, I guess Desert Storm is too. It has good potential for snipers, especially in this freaking long highway area, and it's kind of open, but I think it's a bit too big. It could be a bit smaller. Oh, and they updated it a while ago, and they just added like another building, which like is useless. Or maybe you can snipe on it, but it just adds a bit more dead space. So this is not a terrible map. It's kind of meh. I'm not sure if I want to put it in B tier. A lot of people are gonna disagree with me with this, but I'm gonna put it in C tier. Then we have Luck. Luck is garbage. It's way too big, and it's not even... I mean, Luck is one of those maps, it's really big, but it's not even long range always. It just has way too many like corridors, and as a new player you just get lost in it. It has way too many areas. It's in TDM it's absolute garbage. But like in King of the Hill, it's kind of okay because, you know, there's only one place where people go, so it's easy to find fights. But overall, it's kind of bad. But I like the dabbing statue. Yes. Then we have Mall. I'm really not sure about Mall. Mall has a lot of dead space. Like, a lot of dead space. The parking lot next to the mall, the entire big parking lot, is all playable area, but no one like ever goes there. So new players get lost in there and they don't really find fights ever. And the inside of the mall, there's way too much space there. Like, everyone goes on the rooftops and on the middle, but you just get like lost in the mall as a new player, and there's just so much dead space. I think it's a bit better than Highway Lot, just because it's a bit more close range and it's a bit more easy to find fights when you're on the rooftop, and I kinda like that. Then we have Metro. Now, Metro has a lot of potential. It has long range potential from the big hallway, and it has close range potential when you're pushing. So it's I guess it's a good rounded map, but I really do not like the spawns. When you spawn, when you get up the elevator, you just instantly get fucked. And if you're in a situation like that, you just have to like rotate from the sides to the middle, and it's kinda slow. But if your team is dominating, it's kind of okay because you can just get to the mid easily and just start spawning the other team. But I don't know, Metro it's okay. It has high kill potential, but map design is, I mean, it's one of those okay maps. I don't know. Now Mirage. Mirage is way too big, but it's good because it's big and it's open. So there's not like too many places where no one's gonna ever find you, like in Luck. I mean, you don't get lost so easily. But it's still way too big. I mean, it's good for snipers. It's really long range. It's all about snipers and like accurate assault rifles. So like an AUG does really well on Mirage. King of the Hill game mode kinda sucks. The flare domination kinda sucks. TDM sucks. But if you're just sniping and wanting to get some sniping kills, it's okay. But for me, it's definitely D tier. Now, Ravaged. It's one of the more older maps. I mean, I've always thought that Ravaged is okay. It's okay. Ravaged is all about who controls the roofs. It's all about which team has control of the roofs. Everyone tries to get there, and from the roofs it's really easy to just snipe people or spray down people from below. So that's kind of fun actually. Just chilling on the rooftops and fighting there. I'm not sure if I want to put it in A tier because I don't know, Ravaged is kind of boring. But if it was a B+ tier, I'd put it in there definitely. Now Rig. Rig is kind of weird. There's a lot of debris, like especially in the mid area. It's very cluttered. It has a lot of things that just it was maybe better off without in the mid area. But and there's a lot of dead space too. I mean, the whole below the ground area. There's just so much space where no fights ever happen. And yeah, and inside the buildings there's a lot of space where fights don't usually happen. It's kinda boring in that sense. It's kinda close range, but has a lot of long range potentials too, so I don't know. But I'm not really sure if I wanna put it in C tier because rig is definitely more fun than highway a lot for me at least, so I'm gonna stick it in B tier. Now ruins. Ruins is kind of similar to rig in the sense that it has a lot of clutter, but in the mid area, and also in the spawns, I guess. There's a lot of areas where you can see like parts of your enemy, and they can't see you. It's kind of weird. And ruins has a lot of like sniping spots, a lot of camping spots. Like, for example, up here. Well, you can't go up here anymore after the new update, but still there's like a lot of high ground for snipers. But I mean, oh, and I like the snow theme actually, because when they revamped it, they made it snowy, and I kind of like that. And it's a solid B tier. I don't want to put it in C, I don't feel like putting it in A, it's a solid B tier. Suburbia. Suburbia is pretty fun. It's definitely the most colorful map in Phantom Forces, and that's a plus. And I really like how the team sides are color coded. So the Phantom spawn is clearly blue, the houses on the Phantom spawns are blue, and the houses on the Ghost side are clearly orange. So it's really easy to find your way around the map, and it's really good for new players and even for older players. It's really fast to like find out where you want to go and stuff, so that's great. It's pretty close range. I mean, goes by the name even. But I kind of like that it has really good potential for high games with like assault rifles and stuff. So yeah, I really like it. S tier, definitely. And then the last map, Warehouse. Now, Warehouse, it's actually my favorite map, not gonna lie. It's just really fun. I really like the theme, how it's in a warehouse. It's really unique. I've never seen anything like that before. And the other thing I really like, that it's flat. The entire map is flat, like there's not a lot of height variation. Some people really don't like that, but I think it's really cool. And I really like the like cardboard / plywood house design. I really like how everything is wall bangable, and if you just like have armor piercing rounds or like an M60, you can just shred people through walls, and it's the best thing ever. And I like the spawns too. They're fun to spawn camp, but they're not like unbalanced. And yeah, Warehouse is definitely S tier. Before I go, there's one map I forgot actually. It's Prison Break. Prison Break, it's kind of a close range map. This map is actually a remake of one Battlefield map. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but that's pretty cool. The theme is okay, and I really like the outside area. Yeah, Prison Break has some high kill potential too, I guess, since it's a pretty relatively close range map. It has some clutter, maybe a bit too much clutter, but I'm fine with that. And I think currently, for me at least, I think I find it more fun than most of the B tier maps, so I'm gonna have to put it in A tier. And also, while I'm at it, I think I'll raise Metro from B tier to A tier. Yeah, Metro is A tier. It's fun. So, edit 2. I forgot another map. It's Refinery. I do not have a good image for this, but this will have to suffice. For me, it's an A tier. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I like the details and I like the mid area, and it's definitely okay. And another thing, I think I wanna bump Desert Storm from A tier to S tier. Because for me, maybe it's not S tier, like as an assault rifle player, but it's an overall really great map, and I underestimated how quickly you can actually find like fights and everything, because if you just go to the mid area, there's always someone there, so it's a really fast-paced map too. It's a great map. So to revise, in S tier we have Grain Site, Suburbia, Warehouse and Desert Storm. In A tier we have Blizzard, Prison Break, Metro and Refinery. In B tier we have Mall, Ravaged, Rig and Ruins. In C tier we have Highway Lot, and in D tier we have Dunes, Block and Mirage. So if you made it this far, comment down below which one of these is your favorite map and which one is your most hated map. And I'd love for you to have a vicious and hostile argument in the comments how every decision of mine sucks and yours is better, so looking forward to that. Yeah, so like and subscribe. Bye bye.